Week 17, fantasy football leagues, only means one thing. It's championship week. Those that are in the consolation games, rough season, I get it. I'm there too. But we're going to get right into it. It's our weekly Stardom Situm, and we want to hear from you answering all your fantasy questions, all your start Situm advice. It all goes down next right here on Hammers.House.
The United States are strongly encouraged to shelter in place to avoid being attacked or taken hostage. To shelter in place, take the following precautions. Close all windows and doors, and all lights.
Welcome. First off, scratch that. Happy New Year to everybody in the chat, and welcome to the official, the original, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions, and all your fantasy advice. Welcome to Hammers House. Again, Happy New Year to each and every single one of you guys. I hope everybody had a great New Year's Eve. We're officially in 2023, and again, it's championship week, so let's get those lineups right and ready. Let's do a quick roll call, as we always do. Robert Pena, AC, Anthony Provencio, Alfredo, Daniel Jeffers, Brave, salute. Blessings to everybody in here. Appreciate you guys spending your Sunday morning with me. Stidham gonna blow the doors off. Hopefully he makes us all day. Goddamn, this guy should have been starting the whole time. Salvador was good, man. Look, I'm excited for the game this afternoon, and breaking news. I will be live streaming the game for you guys today. I'm putting the disclaimer out there right now. There's going to be about a minute, 45 second to a 2-minute delay as I'm using an app on my Fire Stick. But I think it's only right that I do a game for you guys today. I've only done like 2, maybe 3 at the most this season, so we will be live for the game today. Scoreboard will be up. I'm not sure about doing the highlights, as I did make a small adjustment and I switched the cameras. I can't even do the back view right now or anything because I have a totally different setup. But yes, I will be live today for you guys, and I really hope that you guys pull one up later this afternoon and we can enjoy the game together, and hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully we get that win. But we're here for fantasy football, so let's get right into it. The weather forecast to start. Majority of the 1 o'clock games are in domes. Cardinals and Falcons are inside. Bears and Lions are inside. The Jags and Texans are inside. The Chiefs are hosting the Broncos in Kansas City. It's expected to be 50 degrees and partly cloudy. Dolphins are in New England facing the Patriots at Gillette. Partly cloudy, 52 degrees. Giants at MetLife against the Colts. 1 o'clock start, 53 degrees. Eagles and Saints in Philly, 53 degrees. Bucks and the Panthers in Tampa Bay, 74 degrees, very cloudy. The Commanders are at FedEx Field hosting the Browns. 1 o'clock start, 54 degrees. Raiders, again, we're inside hosting the San Francisco 49ers. The Seahawks are in Seattle. 4:05 start, 46 degrees, partly cloudy. Packers in Green Bay hosting the Vikings. Partly cloudy, 37 degrees. Chargers inside against the Los Angeles Rams. The Sunday night matchup, Ravens at M&T Stadium against the Steelers. Partly cloudy, expected to be 47 degrees. And finally, the Bengals in Cincy. Monday night matchup, hosting the Buffalo Bills. 55 degrees at kickoff. That global warming shit is real. All right. We do have our injury updates as it stands right now. I think this is the correct one. Yeah, here we go. All right, so Jalen Hurts has been dealing with the shoulder injury. He is not expected to start today. Ruled out DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Gibson, Tua Tagovailoa with another concussion. Colt McCoy, Deebo Samuel is out. Marquise Goodwin and Lamar Jackson are out. Game time decisions, you have Chris Olave of the New Orleans Saints, Jerry Jeudy, Chase Claypool, Julio Jones, Dari Ogunbowale, I think I might have pronounced it right, go me, Tyquan Thornton, Kendall Hinton, Christian Watson, and Dawson Knox are all game time decisions. Expected to play today, Ramondre Stevenson, Trevor Lawrence, Hunter Henry, Kenneth Walker III, Tyler Lockett, and Tyler Higbee. We move forward into the rankings as we approach the 1 o'clock starts. Again, I know for a lot of people this is championship week or consolation game week, so this is probably going to be the final one we do this season, and I appreciate everybody that's pulled up throughout this year, people that have called in, asking fantasy questions. I'm glad I've been able to help you guys to the best of my ability. Let's go into these rankings real quickly. At the quarterback position, we're going from top to bottom, and it's the top 15 going into this week. You got Josh Allen at top, Pat Mahomes, Justin Fields, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins, Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones, Uncle Rico Gardner-Minshew, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Brock Purdy, and Geno Smith rounds out your top 15 for quarterbacks for Week 17. For the running backs, you have Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, Austin Eckler, Travis Etienne, James Conner. I might have to think about starting him now. Ramondre Stevenson, Alvin Kamara, Nick Chubb, Ezekiel Elliott, Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, Aaron Jones, and Brian Robinson Jr. round out your top 15 for the running backs. For the receivers, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Steph Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, T. Higgins. Tay is top 10. Have not seen it like that all year. Garrett Wilson, Chris Godwin, DK Metcalf, Jalen Waddle, and Devontae Smith. For your tight end, you have Travis Kelce, TJ Hawkinson, George Kittle. I'm trying to see that. Evan Ingram, Dallas Goedert, Dalton Schultz, Mark Andrews, Pat Freiermuth, David Njoku, Tyler Higbee, Dawson Knox, Tyler Conklin, who was that? Cole Kmet, Noah Fant, and Taysom Hill rounds out your 15 for the tight ends. And for your flex, everybody likes that flex appeal. Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey, Jamar Chase, Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Austin Eckler, Steph Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, Travis Etienne, and James Conner. So that's your 15 for the flex. So that rounds out the rankings as, again, we are in championship week. Let's see. I'm probably missing people that came on in too. I apologize. Happy New Year to everybody that's coming on in. Wild Turkey salute. Tua is out. Tua is ruled out. Tua is out. Tua, another concussion. They're taking the precautions and doing it the right way this time. He is out. We need to enlarge that tremendously. Hold up, guys. Let's fix this. We made some adjustments on Streamlabs, and I don't know if you guys... Let me know that the audio is good. Let me know that the visual is good. Give me a thumbs up or something. Let me know that everything in here right now is looking good for you guys. Sorry for the dead air. Yeah, we're going to have to enlarge that in a different way later on when we do the game. But yes, Tua is out today. A lot of people are already talking about CJ Stroud. We shall see what happens come draft time, but that's not even on the to-do list right now. Still got to go with Dolphins on the pick'ems. I actually have to look back at my pigskin pick'ems. Like I said last week, Desert Raider, he pretty much is probably going to win it all. So congratulations to him, and we got something for him as well. I had DC all year, and now I have Stidham or Purdy. Who do I start? Daniel, that's a good... Let's see how this goes. Let me pull this up as well. I probably should move the chat over, so that's what I'm gonna do first. Is it up? Okay. Purdy or Stidham? This is going to be very interesting. I'm curious to see what Fantasy Pros has to say. And shout out to them as well. They've done a phenomenal job with this entire season. Let's put this up here. So he says Stidham or Purdy. This is going to be interesting. I put STD. Ah! Consensus straight down the board says Brock Purdy. The matchup plays a huge role. We haven't seen Jarrett Stidham play a snap this year for the Raiders, so I guess the verdict is out there on him right now, but the matchup rating has it at 9.9. 23.9 passing completions allowed per game for the Raiders, 244.3 passing yards allowed by the Raiders, and 1.5 passing touchdowns allowed by the Raiders. Red zone opportunities, 5%, but it's a great efficiency there. You're going to want to go with Brock Purdy today over Jarrett Stidham. Let's get back to it, guys. All right, guys, one at a time. Who y'all got for Seahawks and Jets? Tough matchup. I think I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks. Mic and audio is good. All right, Grandizer, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I had to make some little tweaks here and there. Jahan Dotson. All right, let's go. Hollywood is Marquise, right? I always get them wrong or mixed up. Marquise Brown, 68-34. The matchup is playing a critical role in this, and also in regards to what the Atlanta Falcons give up in regards to receptions allowed, receiving yards allowed, and receiving touchdowns allowed as well. So you're definitely going to want to start. Sorry about that. You're going to want to start Marquise Hollywood Brown. Let's get back to it, guys. I see a lot of you guys are asking questions already. Gabe Davis or Cam Akers as a flex? Let's see. And if you guys want to call in, the number for the vault line is pinned to the top as well, guys. Cam Akers, wow. Well, we also know at the same time, this is for a flex. You want the person that gets the most touches. So Cam Akers is that guy. And it's a consensus down the board, a straight 100. Go with Cam Akers today. If I miss any of you guys, I apologize. I'm going to do my best to keep up with the chat and go back and forth between that and Fantasy Pros right now. Again, I started putting this up because I felt it would be a little bit more fair to put this up for you guys to see full details as exactly to why these are actually being the advice that you're getting. Jamal Williams against Cordell Patterson. Consensus down the board, Jamal Williams. Rushing attempts allowed by Chicago is 31 yards per game. Rushing yards allowed, 151.2, and they give up close to 2 rushing touchdowns a game. I can definitely see why you would go with Jamal Williams today. Who should I start, Kirk Cousins or Trevor Lawrence? Ooh, Raider Alex, salute, bro, and that's a very good question. Let's see. Trevor Lawrence, 81-19. Again, the matchup is favored. I'd have Trevor Lawrence actually starting today as well. I did have Jalen Hurts as my starting quarterback throughout this season. He's out again for a second consecutive week. I'm going to ride with Trevor Lawrence today as well. In regards to the Texans defense, passing completions allowed, to give up 19.4, passing yards allowed per game, 212 and a half, and close to a passing touchdown per game. Red zone is average for Lawrence. Opportunities is at 9%. Go with Trevor Lawrence today. For my flex, should I go Devontae Smith, Amari Cooper, or Jarrett McKinnon? I got you, Jamil. Give me 1 second. Oops. Why is it not coming up? Hold up. There we go, because I couldn't spell it right. Cooper. I miss hearing that. Jarrett McKinnon. Devontae Smith, 66% goes with Devontae Smith. Season totals play a role in this. And a lot of people, in regards to their voting on it, a lot of people, consensus down the board, has Devontae Smith favored this week. And then it would go to Jarrett McKinnon following him. My concern with Holly Brown is that he has a third-string quarterback that hasn't played all year. Look, you never know. We've seen third-string quarterbacks that all of a sudden show up and people are like, where the fuck did this guy come from? So I don't see why you don't go and give that chance to Hollywood this weekend. DeMokes, Happy New Year's, brother. Flex, Carter or Peoples-Jones? I got you. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 69-31. Season totals play a role in this. Wow. And actually, looks fairly even too. That's the thing. But go with Donovan Peoples-Jones. I have not been very high on Cleveland since Watson came back. I know he's still adjusting, but it's like you came back in week 13 and you're still trying to get into a routine of things with your new teammates. So let's see what happens with that. Half PPR, Garrett or Travis Etienne. Let's see. Travis Etienne, again, you want a guy that's going to have the hot hand. Travis Etienne against Houston's defense, and at the same time, going into this matchup today, Travis Etienne is in the top 15 for running backs to start for this matchup specifically. The season totals, the season average, he should be able to go on a tear and rush for over 100 yards today, most definitely. He should probably his total should probably be in the ballpark of 125 to 135 total yards today. So we shall see, but definitely start Etienne. Especially, again, your flex, you want somebody that gets the most touches. Start Etienne today. Stidham hurt stretching in warm-ups, car starting today. That's not funny. And, dude, get a life, bro. Obviously you're not a Raider fan. Go somewhere with that bullshit. Nobody cares. Am I starting a player like Dobbins over McKinnon? Let's see. You are starting Dobbins over McKinnon. Even though, look, Denver, everybody always talks about Denver's defense. Denver's defense this, Denver's defense that. And look, we're in that situation now. I'm looking at in regards to what they allow. And this looks like a fairly even matchup between Dobbins and McKinnon, as they're both going against some pretty decent teams when it comes to stopping the run. I'd say take your shot. Take your chance with J.K. Dobbins today. Start Dobbins, man. Start Dobbins. I still have this freaking line in front of me, and I'm like bugging out looking at this shit. There we go. It's off now. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. And again, if you guys want to call in and get your fantasy questions answered right now, the vault line is open. The vault line is pinned to the top, 347-471-0361. Feel free to call on in, guys. Pick 3. Evans, Dotson. Oh, my God, dude. All right. Again, if you guys want to call in, you can call in as well, but pick 3. I could put 4 in this box right here. We will go through those, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see. Evans, Dotson. I hope that name is spelled right. I'm going to feel like an idiot if I... Okay, it does work. Dortch. Lockett is just coming back today. All right. So we're going to go through this order. I will add Hodgins after whoever the top one is. So Evans, consensus down the board, has him, followed by Tyler Lockett. So I'm going to take out Evans. I'm going to add Hodgins, and we'll see how this plays out. Jahan Dotson will be the next one. So you're going to start Evans. Just do it this way. Evans, Dotson, Lockett. Those are your 3 starters today. Go with those 3. Evans, Dotson, and Lockett. Lock it in. You lock it up. Kamara or Kenneth Walker, PPR. Okay. I like that one too. I have Kenneth Walker in mind. Kenneth Walker the third, and Kamara. Kenneth Walker, 65-35. The matchup plays a decent role in this. The season totals, Kenneth Walker has the advantage, even though he hasn't even started the entire season. Red zone opportunities, they're matched. The efficiency is great in favor of Kenneth Walker. So start Kenneth Walker today. I'm hoping we win. I will be live. I will be doing the game today for you guys. I wasn't going to be around, but I will be doing the game for you guys. And the disclaimer is out there. There will be a slight delay because I'm using an app on my Fire Stick. Bear with me. Please don't be in the chat telling me what happens before I see it. I want to be able to do this game without any annoyance. What up, Hammer? Standard need to start. Swift, Pacheco, or Jacobs. Shout out to Marvin Lewis, by the way. Let's take a look here. You said you're starting too. I think Swift is in my fucking lineup too. I gotta look at my lineup before I get when I finish, so I can make my necessary adjustments as well. I'm not playing for a championship, unfortunately. Again, never play in an 8-team league, man. Word of advice for any fantasy footballers. Jacobs is definitely a start. Let's go down to these other 2 and see who's left out of these 2. Isaiah Pacheco. So you're taking 2 AFC West running backs. In PPR, do you like Kenneth Walker, Brian Robinson, Algier, or Akers? I'm between Walker and Robinson right now. Thanks. Kenneth Walker, definitely. Again, from the time that he took over in, I believe it was October, like the middle of October, he was on a tear. And we see what this kid can do. He's a solid running back, and he could definitely be a future featured back for the Seattle Seahawks. Brian Robinson is another one that's been doing his thing. I have him right now. He's ranked 15th going into this week. I don't remember seeing either Algier or Akers, but what I'm going to do is Walker I'm taking out of the equation. Walker you're going to want to start. I'm going to put these 3 in, and we'll see what they say. Are we talking, wait, James Robinson or Brian Robinson? You got to be talking, I'm assuming Brian Robinson. Tyler Algier, Cam Akers. Let's see where we go here. Yep, Brian Robinson. So there you go. Go with Brian Robinson and go with Kenneth Walker. Most definitely. Happy New Year, by the way. You're bugging. I actually got this in Vegas, and everybody liked it when I started wearing it. But no, this is a Raiders hat. Yeah, I never again, man. Just the way that the teams were loaded, and just never again, man. That shit is embarrassing. All right, I think I must have answered everybody's questions because the chat is starting to die down. Bro, no judgment. Happy New Year to you, your family, your friends, your loved ones. Happy New Year to everybody that's in here. We've been on for about 26 minutes. I don't think there's much else to cover. Like I said, I will be on this afternoon live streaming the game. What I might do is make. I don't think this one pulls up pause if necessary. No, this one doesn't. I got to figure something out if I'm going to try to show you guys replays and highlights. But we will be live. I will have a scoreboard up and everything for you guys. And again, the disclaimer out there is I'll probably be like a minute and 45 to 2 minutes behind because the application I'm using. Please do not be in the chat. Oh, this happened, that happened. No, this is why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for you guys to give you live play-by-play, to give you live commentary of this game. So definitely pull on up later on. I will set it up momentarily for you guys, but I'm going to run for now, try to relax for a little bit. I don't think I missed anybody in the chat. I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, this is a chat from much earlier, so, and I need to adjust that too. There we go. All right. Continue, guys. I can't. If you guys haven't already, I didn't even say this from the start. Let's close this first. On your way out, if you haven't already, which you should have done, y'all know the routine. Oops, wrong one. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell. We're on that road to 5K. We're about 550 something away from 5K. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Again, we will be on later doing live coverage of the 49ers Raiders game. Pull on up. Let's have a good time together. It's a great way to bring in the new year. Continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is still around. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. Till next time, y'all. We out.